What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video and to the channel. So for this video, I'm going to be installing a new dash cam in my BMW E90. Now, I actually already have a dash cam in this car that I've been running for the last couple years, but I do have a pretty significant issue with it. So that is why I'm going to be installing a new one that I think is going to be better, and I will explain all of that later in this video. I'm going to be doing a full installation and a full overview of this dash cam, so you guys get all of the details so you can decide if you guys may be interested in getting this dash cam for your car, since I feel like it is very important to have a dash cam these days. So this is the new dash cam that I'm going to be installing in the car. It is the RedTiger F9 dual channel dash cam, and this is everything that comes in the box for the F9 dash cam. So it comes with a wide angle 4K front camera and then a wide angle 1080p rear camera, as you can see here. It also comes with the cord here to give the whole dash cam setup power from the cigarette lighter. It comes with an extra double-sided sticker there for the front camera, but as you guys can see, it already comes with one. So this one's just an extra. It also comes with a few of these plastic little hangers here with a sticky backside in case you need to hang the cord somewhere, usually down by your feet or underneath the glove box. If you need to run the cord down there, these will help you hang them. There's like little clips you can stick the wire inside of, and then it'll just hang there. And then it comes with a pry tool, a quick start guide, and then the user manual. Now I'd say this is very easy to set up and install. It shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to an hour. Now this dash cam does have built-in Wi-Fi, so you can connect to it with your phone with the RedTiger app. It also has built-in GPS, so it can track your location. It also has a G sensor, so if you get into an accident, it does detect it. It also has loop recording, so it deletes old videos to allow new videos to be stored into the memory card. And by the way, it does come with a 35 gigabyte memory card already installed in the side of the dash cam here, as you can see right there. And it does have a parking monitor option, but it only works if you hardwire it. If you just use this, it doesn't work, but if you hardwire it, it does, since it needs like a consistent power source for that. But I'm not going to be hardwiring it. I'm just going to be using this as the power source. Now I've actually already been running this dash cam in my F80 M3 and in my 2020 Honda Insight, so I am very familiar with it, and it has already proven to me that it is a very good and reliable dash cam. And on top of that, this dash cam is pretty cheap for what you get. Now the price does fluctuate quite a bit from what I've noticed. When I first bought it for the F80 M3, it was $120, but when I got it for my Honda Insight, it was only $90. And then this one specifically here that I'm about to install, I only got for $55 off of Amazon. And that's because I got like a coupon or something on Amazon and I just applied it to this order. So I only got it for $55, but without the coupon, it would have been $90. But still, I think that is a pretty good price for what you get and how reliable this dash cam is. So that is pretty much all of the specs for this dash cam. So now I wanted to show you guys my current dash cam that I've been running in this car for the last couple years. So this is my current dash cam. It is a Nexar NEX C2 dash cam. Now this dash cam is pretty decent also, but I have a pretty major issue with this dash cam. So this dash cam also has Wi-Fi that allows you to connect to the Nexar app on your phone. And the way this dash cam works is that anytime you start your car and the camera is activated, it will connect to your phone via Wi-Fi and then it will start recording your drive. But the thing is, it will not start recording unless it connects to the Nexar app. If it's not connected to the Nexar app to your phone, it will not start recording a drive, which I think is kind of not the best way to set it up. I think it would be better if it just starts recording anytime the car is turned on and it gives the camera power. But for some reason, Nexar decided not to set it up this way. It has to be connected to your phone to start recording any of your drives. Now, this RedTiger F9 dash cam does not have this issue. It will just start recording anytime the car is turned on and the car gives it power. As soon as the car gives it power, it will just turn on and start recording. It does not need to be connected to your phone or to the app. It will just start recording. So for me personally, the fact that this camera needs to be connected to your phone via Wi-Fi for it to start recording is a very big issue for me personally, because I have CarPlay in this car and CarPlay needs to be connected via Wi-Fi to my phone. And if the CarPlay is connected to my phone via Wi-Fi, the camera can't connect and it won't start recording. So I'd have to choose one or the other to be connected. Obviously I wanted the dash cam to record because, you know, anything can happen when I'm out on the road, but at the same time I wanted the CarPlay because I like, you know, the look of the CarPlay on the screen, and I like the convenience of it. So I solved that issue by just making it a wired connection instead. So I've just been doing it this way, just connecting it via the USB port that allows CarPlay. So I haven't been using the wireless CarPlay feature with this integration kit I have in this car, since this is an older car. So yeah, I have not been able to use the wireless feature for the CarPlay, but now that I'm installing this one, I don't need to have a wired connection to get the CarPlay, since like I said, this one does not need to be connected to my phone to start recording. As soon as the car gives it power, it will just start recording. So yeah, that is the main reason why I wanted to get this dash cam for this car also. And on top of that, this dash cam has already proven itself to be an excellent dash cam for the price. Just as good as this one. Now I told you this dash cam was fairly cheap, around $100, which may be a lot to some of you guys, but this dash cam here, this Nexstar dash cam, costs $200. But honestly, I think you get more with this dash cam than you get with this one. For example, I don't like how it has a suction cup to hold it to the window. It's very wobbly, as you can see here. So like when the car, you know, vibrates from the road, it just like vibrates sometimes like this. This one doesn't have that, it just sticks on there, so it's very sturdy. It is on there, it does not vibrate at all. This one has some play in it because, I don't know, the suction cup, the way it's designed, it allows it to move a little bit. This one is smaller, takes up less space, which I really like. This one is kind of bulky. Now one thing I didn't point out yet, comparing this one to the Nexstar camera, this one has an interior camera and a front camera here. It doesn't have like a rear camera that goes in the back windshield. It just has this interior camera that shows everything that's happening in the inside the car, and then you can see through the back windshield. So yeah, that's a difference between this one. This one has like a separate camera that you run the wires all the way back there and then set up the camera somewhere on the rear windshield. So yeah, this one would take a little longer since I have to run the wire from the side of this camera. As you can see there, that's where the cord goes to give the rear camera power. I have to run it all along up there and then back there. So that will take some extra time, but still not too difficult. You just need to tuck the wires away in some of these, you know, little crevices here. Now obviously not all cars are the same, so the way you run the wires, the cords, is really dependent on your car and how it's set up. But the way I'm going to show it in this video is just for my car specifically. So yeah, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and remove this dash cam and start installing the new dash cam. Alright, so I went ahead and removed the Nexstar dash cam, so I have the new dash cam now plugged in. As you can see here, the red light is flashing, so that means it's recording. And like I said, as soon as it gets power, it starts recording. You can see it's plugged into the power socket there. So now I'm going to show you guys how to pair it with the RedTiger app on your phone. So the first thing you need to do is download the RedTiger app. Like I said, I already have this dash cam in my other car, so I already have the app. So once you have it downloaded, just open, do all the setup procedures. You can skip this. So right now it's connected to one of the other F9 dash cams in my other car, but I need to pair a new one. And you can pair multiple dash cams. I already have two paired, as you can see there. These are the two that I have so far. One for the M3, one for the Honda Insight. Exit out of there. So to pair a new dash cam, you just go to this plus sign up here. And then you need to connect to the Wi-Fi that the dash cam is emitting. So confirm. It'll take you to the Wi-Fi. And then you need to connect to this one here that says RedTiger. And the password, I believe, is 1234567 So 1234567 join. So right now it's connecting. Just connected, so now you can go back to the RedTiger app. And then, oh, it's like connection failed. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it connected, as you guys saw there. It still has the green thing on, so let me take that off real quick. So there you guys can see me, and then the camera pointing at the dash camera. So yeah, that is how you pair it to the app. It is very easy. As you guys saw, it took less than a minute. And then also now we can see the dash cam works. So that's good. So now let's go ahead and test the rear camera. So the rear camera here. So this is what you use to plug the rear camera in to give it power. It's on the side of the camera here. Just put it in this port on the bottom of the cord that's giving it power. There we go. Plugged in. Alright, so I ended up having an issue with the dash cam. So as you guys saw, I connected the dash cam to my phone and I was testing the cameras to make sure they worked. And the front camera worked, but I was not getting any footage from the rear camera. And so I just checked it and I realized it was not powered on, even though it was connected to the dash cam. And the rear camera is automatically supposed to turn on whenever the front camera is powered on, but even though the front camera was powered on, the rear camera was not powering on, so I wasn't getting any footage. So I ended up contacting RedTiger to see if they could solve my issue, and they weren't able to, so they just ended up sending me a whole new RedTiger F9 dash cam, a new front and a new rear camera. I ended up sending the first dash cam you guys saw in the first part of this video back to them, and I tested the new dash cams that they sent to me, and everything worked. So we should be good to go to finish up this install and overview of this RedTiger dash cam. Alright, so I went ahead and paired the new dash cam, as you can see here, since I already showed you guys how to do that. So this view here is the front camera, as you guys can see by my hand. And to switch to the rear, you just press this button here. And you can now see the rear camera. You can see my camera is right in front of it. And if you look on the side here, this little light tells you that the camera is on. This is how I knew that the rear camera was not working with the first dash cam setup I got. This light was not turning on, even though it was connected right here. But as you guys can see, this one is activated and is working. And as you guys can see, it is already recording, because I think I mentioned it earlier, but this dash cam starts recording as soon as it's powered on. It just automatically starts recording. Alright, so now that I've confirmed that the front and rear dash cam are working, we can finally go ahead and set this dash cam up. Alright, so I got the front dash cam set up here. You guys can see I have the wire running through there, wraps around there, goes back underneath behind there, through the pillar, through there, all the way down here, comes out there, it's underneath this piece right here, tucked away, and then you can kind of see the wire there. I'll finish tucking that away later. And then underneath there, out right here into the power socket. So now I need to go ahead and set up the rear camera. So I need to run the wire from this plug here, up through here also, underneath, back behind there, all along, up there, all through there until I get to right around where the brake light is. Alright, so I just finished setting up the rear camera so you guys can see I have it connected right here. Ran it inside there, back underneath here, over here, down by the pillar, underneath this little seal here, and then I tucked it inside here, and then I tucked it again underneath this seal here. Comes out back behind here, behind this airbag pillar, and then up here, underneath here, and then it goes inside this piece here. I tuck the wires in around here, comes out on this side, and then you guys can see the rear camera right here. Alright, so now that both cameras are set up and connected, let's go ahead and test them out again. So as you guys can see, as soon as I turned on the car, the camera turns on also, and then just immediately starts recording. You know the camera is recording when this red light right here is flashing. If it's just a solid red light, then it's not recording. Let's go ahead and connect to my phone here. Alright, so as you guys can see, the front camera there is facing the garage, and then take a look at the rear camera. There we go, you guys can see the rear camera. I think I need to angle it up a little bit more because it's kind of angled downward a bit too much. But regardless, you guys can see they are both working. So yeah, that pretty much completes the install. So now going over some of the features with the app here. So you may have noticed that it tells you when the camera is recording or not recording. Go ahead and pause it so I can show you guys.
Video recording off.
It will just have that voice, which is kind of annoying in my opinion. So I have it turned off on my other cameras. You can just turn it off in settings over here. Just go to speaker volume, just slide this all the way to the left, and it'll no longer say anything. As you guys heard, it didn't say anything now that the video started recording again. So looking at some of the other features you can change in settings, you can choose if you want the video to be recording audio or no audio. You can just swipe that off or on. You can change the video resolution. You can choose your loop recording option. So I just have my videos at 1 minute, but you can change it to be longer, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You can turn off the timestamp. You can change your units. You can change if you want 24-hour time. You can do collision sensing, or you can adjust the collision sensing if you want it low, if you want it high, and then some other things here that really aren't that important. So going back to view like the actual clips your camera recorded, you just go here to files, and then you can see all of the 1 minute video recordings that the camera has on the memory card. So like I said earlier, this camera loop records, so it'll delete the oldest files or the oldest videos that were recorded to make room for new video clips that'll show up here. Old video clips will be down here. And then if you want to download a clip, you can easily do that just by clicking on the video, and then down here in the corner it says download, and then it'll allow you to save it to your phone. I'll go ahead and show you an example here. So I'll download this clip right here. You can see it's downloading pretty quickly actually. So now it's downloaded to the app, but you can also save it to your phone if you want into your photos. As you guys can see, it even tracks your speed, and then it shows the date and time, which all may be important if you are using, these clips for like an insurance claim or something. So I'll go ahead and show you guys some actual clips of me driving like on the street and the highway, so you guys can see what that looks like from both the front camera and the rear camera. While I'm showing those clips, I'll just give my overall opinion on this dash cam and my little review of it. So like I said, I've already been running this exact dash cam in my other two cars, my M3 and in my Honda Insight, and it is a excellent dash cam. For the price of about $100, like I said, the price kind of fluctuates a bit between like $120 on the high end to like $80 on the low end. I got this one for $55 off Amazon with a coupon. So if you have a coupon, you can definitely use that and get it for way cheaper. But for that price, regardless, it is well worth it. You get the Wi-Fi connection, you get the loop recording, you get a front and rear camera. You can see your clips on your phone via Wi-Fi whenever you connect it. You can save it to your phone. It records in 4K in the front camera and then 1080p in the rear camera, so it is high definition so you can see. Again, it also shows you your speed, the time, the date, your location, which will all be important if you use these clips in like an insurance claim or something, because that's really the main reason to have a dash cam and why it's important to have a dash cam. On top of that, like I said earlier, the biggest reason why I like this dash cam is that you don't need to be connected to it for it to start recording like my previous dash cam. So if you have wireless CarPlay in your car, you can still connect to that while the dash cam still records in the background. It also has night vision, so you can see somewhat clearly at night. Another con about this dash cam is that it doesn't have an interior camera. My previous dash cam did have an interior camera, so that's kind of a con. It's always also good to have proof of what you're doing inside your car if you get into an accident, or if you get a ticket again, like you were speeding, didn't have your seatbelt on or something. You have video proof that you had your seatbelt on, that you weren't speeding, stuff like that. So that's one benefit of having an interior camera, and that's one con about this camera. And I've actually had to use dashcam footage before in an insurance claim on my Honda. I had someone back into me in a parking lot, but I had the dashcam footage for the insurance claim, which showed that it wasn't my fault, and they quickly took responsibility and repaired my car without any hassle. So as far as reliability, I haven't had a single issue with any of my dash cams so far. The one in my M3 and the one in my Honda, I haven't had a single issue with its function or anything. And it always records every single part of my drive. It doesn't, skip parts. It's always there. And yeah, I have absolutely zero complaints about the reliability of this dash cam. So yeah, this dash cam is like a near perfect dash cam, I would say. And then also, actually, I just remembered, it doesn't have parking mode like my previous dash cam. My previous dash cam from Nexar did have a parking mode without needing to hardwire anything. This dash cam from RedTiger does need to be hardwired for it to have the parking mode. So that's another con and one thing that I wish it had. So yeah, I did have a few trade-offs from my previous dash cam, but overall, I still think I like this one better. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of this dash cam, and if you guys have any questions about the install, about its function and overview, feel free to comment down below the video and I'll answer your questions there. I try to get everything, like touch on everything in this video, but if I miss something, feel free to comment down below this video. I will also link this exact dash cam from Amazon if you guys want to possibly check this out or purchase this for yourselves. The link will be in the description of this video. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, but you know me, I like to be detailed. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more content if you liked what you saw. Also, feel free to check out inline6auto.com if you're looking for any aftermarket upgrades for your BMW. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.